Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Sorry, I'm drinking water. There's no crack open of the soda can, as I have become one to open the streams with. Because you ever, like, when you eat food, do you ever get tired, like, of eating the food? Even though you're like, I am hungry, I wish to eat. And then you're eating, you're like, oh, man, I don't want to, like, chew and eat food anymore. It's a lot of effort. I'm having one of those days. So I don't have any, I don't have a Diet Coke because I think that's literally, like, too much, like, substance for me to eat, drink, whatever. So instead I just have my water's a bottle. My bottles of water, sorry. So that's where I am today, just in a little weird state. So, and I was getting some headaches today too, but not like, no, they didn't stick around. But I don't know what's going on with me. But if I end up like not going as long as usual tonight, then you know why. What? It's the whole time traveling thing was just a ruse put on by the guests at the reception? Looks like it. There's got to be some kind of trick to it. Wow, 2 wedding receptions. Can you even imagine? I wonder how much that must have cost them. I have no idea. But you have to ask. You're not rich enough to want to know. Still, if you got the money, it's a pretty good way to cover things up, if you ask me. You got that right. I'm sure I would have been completely fooled. Hi, I'm back. Hey, Maya. You all set to go? Yep. Ready when you are. So, what should we start with? Let's start with reviewing what we learned in the trial. What Ellen thought was time travel was really just a performance put on by the sprockets. But other than that, it seems that what Ellen told us was actually all true. So what really matters right now is the identity of the mystery person Ellen said she saw while she was being attacked. So, who is this mystery person? That's the $1 million question, I'm afraid. But we want to clear Ellen of any suspicion. Figure out who they are is key. I think I'll take toilets for 200 instead, Mr. Wright. Well, at least there were only so many people on that airship that night. We know who the mastermind of the whole cover-up plot was, too, so that's good. You mean the groom? Sorin Sprocket, right? Exactly. He might know something that could help us out. So then, what am I doing here? Oh, it's Larry. I'm a very busy man, you know? Well, all the other people involved are Sorin's family members. So I thought I'd better start by interviewing you. I probably shouldn't trust a word out of your mouth. Oh, man. I have a really tight schedule, but heck, what are friends for, right? Okay, Val, go ahead. Ask me anything. You do remember it was you who came to me for help in the first place, right? I want to go over exactly what happened when before I step outside this office again. Since you were there, Larry, do you think you can help me get it all straight in my head? If I gotta. Okay, so the first reception was held at 7 p.m. on the day of the incident. That's the one you tried to crash, right? Oh, yeah, that's right. And then they locked me up in a cabin. It's awful, I tell you. Too bad we're not here to focus on you, Larry. And then the incident occurred after this first reception at around 10 p.m. Ellen was attacked in the reception hall by Gloomsbury. He forced her out onto the Vista deck and was just about to kill her. But Ellie fought back and ended up killing old Gloomsbury instead. To cover it up, the family quickly threw together a second reception. That's what Edgy's claiming anyway. But I know my Ellie didn't do it. The key point here is the mystery person Ellen said she saw strike Gloomsbury just before she passed out. Do you see anybody suspicious skulking around that day? Nope, not a soul, because I was locked up in a cabin at the time. But you managed to escape and sneak back into the reception hall. That's when you switch the lantern in the event hall with the lantern in the hold, right? See anybody then? Nope, this was completely deserted. Guess I I guess because that Pierce Butler got everybody gathered together somewhere. That makes sense. He must have been going over the cover-up plan with them. So clearly the murder had already happened by the time Larry got out. They must have gotten everything ready fast. Had the second reception soon after that. Then, after that second reception, Ellie went to clean up the reception hall. As luck would have it, that's when she found the body in the lantern I'd brought up. So if Larry had never moved the lantern, would she have been happily married and none of this stuff would have been any problems at all? Is this all Larry's fault? This might all be Larry's fault. And I tried to do something nice for Ellie out of the goodness of my heart, and this happened. We still don't know exactly what happened during the actual murder itself. We'll just have to look into it, along with the identity of that mystery person. So while the murder was taking place, you were locked up in a cabin. Did you see anything unusual while you were there? In the cabin? Let's see. Well, there was that pterodactyl flying through the sky. That's pretty unusual. All right. Trying with that pterodactyl you saw. What's all the air quotes? I really did see it, I swear. But Larry, the time travel thing never actually happened. Which means you couldn't have seen a real pterodactyl flying through the sky. Oh. Are you doubting the eye of a super popular picture book author? No, I'm sure you saw something else and mistook that for a flying reptile. Nick, you're making me doubt my own eyes. Now I'm not even sure what I saw. Either way, you have no idea what actually happened at the real scene of the murder. That's right, and I can say that with every confidence. Oh wow, would you look at that time? Better go. I have a book signing to get to. A book signing? Whose book? Who do you think? It's mine, of course. It's a Loris Dunham book signing. You went around and begged a bunch of bookstores to let you do one. Of course not. They're the ones coming around to beg me. It's like, I guess, right. Anyway, I have to go. Send you 10 copies of my new book that just got released the other day, all right? 10? That's very generous of you. What are you talking about? I'm gonna send you the bill, too, of course. Just put them down as office expenses or something. See ya. Wait, Larry, we don't need... Ugh, he's gone. Yeah, I'll take a copy, boss. Oh, and make sure it's signed. Oh, boy. Trucy's not gonna like this office expense. There goes our first lead. What do you want to tackle next, Nick? Right, we should really hit the streets now, huh? How about we go see Ellen? Sounds good, boss. Bet I can cheer her up. Thought you were gonna help Trucy with her magic show again today, Athena. Weren't you supposed to go meet her right about now? Trucy said she was gonna practice her new trick on you, if I recall. On me? Really? Trucy's show is an important source of income for our agency, you know. You leave the case to us, so go ahead and run along now. Boss? Off you go, Athena. I don't want to die. We better get going too, Maya. Okay. Let's chat with Maya for a bit. Oh no, she's sad. Why the long face, Maya? I can't believe time travel isn't real after all. Let me see. Well, I thought I'd get to go back in time and see real dinosaurs and ninjas and stuff. Yeah, too bad, huh? I'd be more relieved, personally. So what should we do? Oh, I don't know. I mean, shouldn't we just keep investigating stuff or something? Just really lost that spark. Ever since I proved that time traveling wasn't real in court today. I don't think there's anything. No. Does Maya say anything about Charlie, though? It's Charlie! His branches are as handsome as ever. Charlie seems happy to see you too, Maya. The leaves are greener than usual today. Well, he looks super healthy. We'll just make sure he's watered and well cared for. By we, I mean Athena and Trucy. Who was watering the plant when we were all in Karain? Oh, my poor sweet Sorin. Wonder how he's getting along without me. Hello, hello. Oh, Mr. Wright. What's going to happen with the trial, do you think? Well, first and foremost, you have to hurry up and find this mystery person you saw just before you passed out. Do you think that person could be the real killer? Quite possible. If we can prove that, we can clear you of all charges. Actually, would you happen to know where Sorin is right now? He's usually busy with meetings all afternoon, but he should be home by evening. I think I better go and chat with him later then. Whose are those? And why does she have them in prison? Why am I being treated to a view of someone's underwear? I'm glad that Phoenix is on the same wavelength here. Oh, Mr. Wright, don't tell me. You suspect my sweet Sorin? Well, he is the one who masterminded the second reception after the time skip. So I thought he might be able to tell us something. How could you, Mr. Wright? You can't possibly think my Sorin would never kill anyone. All right. Just calm down. No, none of you are accusing my Sorin. Please, I'm not accusing anybody. Please put the pen and ladle down, all right? Really? Cross my heart. It's over now. Would you mind if I ask you a few more things about the case? Better be careful not to provoke her. Did you tell me about Sorin? There's nothing to tell. He's squeaky clean. Alright, okay. Yeah, I should avoid the topic of Sorin right now. Let's talk about something else then. Fine, but you won't hear a peep out of me about... But you won't hear a peep out of me about Sorin. Oh, okay, I guess we have to talk about Pierce then. Can you tell me about Pierce Nicody then? Pierce came to Sprocket Manor about a year ago. Wait, only a year ago? And he's already the head butler? What? As the family butler, he's now in charge of everything in the household. Only a year ago? He was some kind of special connection with the family? I'm just a maid, so I'm not privy to such things, I'm afraid. It might have been Sorin's order, but Pierce is the one who coordinated the whole thing. He's the one who really orchestrated the grand time travel farce. He must have quite a bit of authority in that family. And no matter how good he is at his job, how could anybody gain that much influence in a single year? I really don't know. I mean, he is an excellent butler. Wouldn't that explain it? Is it really as simple as that? What you thought was time travel was really just a cover-up carried out by your in-laws. Pierce said Sorin was the one who ordered the whole thing. I still can't believe it. Even if the second reception was fake. Sorin would never use time travel for something like that. He's very serious about his time machine research, you know? Or there's a reason he's researching time machines, actually. Something about something he wishes he could change. Isn't the whole idea of traveling back in time itself a little fantastic? I don't think so. After all, Sorin said real time travelers do exist. Really now? Think you know someone who actually traveled through time? That's right. I haven't seen a person, but Sorin said as much. So I believe it. Somebody who actually traveled through time, huh? Pretty hard to believe. Sorry, I'm just thinking, if they were gonna do something crazy, right, like have an actual time traveler, like would they have Pierce be the time traveler, and would he be like Sorin and Ellen's child or something insane like that? Unusually attached to the pocket watch he carries around. Thank you, Ellen. You're going out to do your investigation now, aren't you? Yes, that's right. Please make sure you don't cause Sorin any trouble, okay? I'm afraid I can't promise you that. What? Please, whatever you do, please don't upset my poor Sorin any further. Begging you. I'll do my best not to cause him any unnecessary trouble. Oh, I couldn't bear it if Sorin ever came under suspicion. I'd rather be found guilty myself. Thanks. Ellen, please. Don't work yourself up like this. You don't want Sorin to worry, do you? No, you're right. The floodwaters receive once more. So what do we do now, Nick? Well, Alan said Sorin is usually in meetings until the evening, so let's save our house call until then. Why don't we go to the mooring dock and figure out our next move from there? Roger, Nick. Ellen, can you tell if this is Mr. Gloomsbury's handwriting? No, I'm sorry. Not very familiar with his handwriting. Let me see. Unless the handwriting is very distinct, I know it's often hard to tell. I'm sorry, but I'm not very comfortable with looking at a note which details a plan on how to murder me written on it. Oh, sorry, I guess that should go without saying. So it's not Sorin's handwriting then. Oh, poor Selena. I was so sad about what happened to her. Selena! Yikes, Ellen. Please. Pretty please. With sugar on top. Sorry, I was supposed to be happy. For Selena's sake, too. We should probably leave this topic alone, Nick. Man. That... Is she closer to the camera than usual? I had a feeling it wasn't going to be anything. I don't think there's really much else to note. Oh, what's wrong? I just remembered our reception. We were supposed to be so happy together. Where did it all go wrong? Can't blame her for being upset. Why did this have to happen to me? Ellen, please try to calm down, okay? Alright. And 303. On the second day of the case. Yes, we are on the second investigation. So we have proven that it was not time travel. It was just butlers doing butler things. And I'm upsetting Ellen currently by showing her random things. We're supposed to go to the mooring dock, but I was curious what she had to say about a couple different bits. So, but she just keeps crying, and I can only say "ooh" so many times. So where should we start? Let's see. Any places we haven't examined yet? We already investigated the reception hall and Sprocket Manor. I know. We haven't looked at the Vista deck or the hold yet. Getting close to ending the game then. I mean, I assume that there's at least a trial next. That's guaranteed, right? I imagine they're not going to put 3 days of investigation into DLC, but I could be wrong. Hey, you're right. We've still got some pretty important places left to examine, don't we? The Vista deck is the actual scene of the murder, right? And the lantern with the body in it was stored in the hold. I think there's a good chance we'll find some important clues in those locations. Do we know how to get to the hold? Good question. Sorry. Like I said earlier, a little tired today. I think it was labeled in that diagram of the airship in this pamphlet. There it is. It's at the bottom. which makes sense to me. I don't know why, but holds seem like they should be in the bottom. What are we waiting for? Let's go. I don't know, are there any ladders to debate with Maya at all around here? No, we want the move button. To the hold. No. Well, there's the Pegamoose. So this is the hold. This is where Pierce orchestrated the whole cover-up operation. Better go over this place with a fine-tooth comb. Hey, Nick. Weren't we supposed to need a key card to get in here? Maybe a step. Hey, you're right. Wonder why it was unlocked. How's it going, Mr. Wright? Oh, it's Emma. Emma, what are you doing here? Just a little independent investigating for my own sake. Gotta keep the mind sharp. Yeah, so the door's security system was turned off for the police investigation. We'd like to investigate the hold ourselves. Would that be alright? Yeah, sure. Police just finished their examination anyway. Thanks. We'll just take a quick look around then. Man, Emma is so much, like, she's so much more relaxed than Gumshoe was. As far as, like, yeah, you can look around, it's fine. Alright. She knows that the floor doubles as a huge lift. You use that lever way back there to raise it up to the Vista deck. The police inspected it already, but didn't find anything of particular interest, it seems. If you do go up to the Vista deck with the lift, be careful not to fall off. Got it. Thanks. There goes double for you, Maya. Yes, ma'am! Let's get this show on the road. Hold on, are there any ladders in this area? I don't see any, though there is a funny bell. What's that? A wedding bell? According to the pamphlet, it's used on the Vista deck during wedding ceremonies to bless the newlyweds. Guess they just assemble and sort away here in the hole when it's not being used. It might just be the relationship she has with Phoenix. Oh, Emma has a sister. Am I blanking on like an entire case? That wasn't the first case you had with her, right? Oh wait, it was an older sister, right? Is that the first game? The second. First game? It was one involving Edward's car, right? It's sort of coming back. Fifth case of the first game. Okay. It's a cake, Nick, a cake! So big they wouldn't miss one little piece, would they? If you're in that mood for a mouthful of styrofoam, sure, knock yourself out. You mean it's not real? Well, it sure fooled me. So where do you have that? Have some. I'm really craving cake now. Come on, Nick, let's go get some. Maybe after the trial's over. Yeah, we can eat cake with Edgeworth, right? Yeah, it's a welcome back party thing. These are the flowers we saw in Larry's photo. The petals make them look like little gears. Perfect flower for the Sprocket family, huh? Maybe they're gonna shower the couple with the petals? I mean, kinda like how people throw rice or confetti? Yeah, like that. Only these are found at the scene of a murder instead. That's where you got this from. This is true. It's been a while. Like Xenoblade took an entire year. So I don't even remember when I first started Ace Attorney. Though I do have a very, very easy way to find out. It's called go to my website's VOD archive and type Ace Attorney. Let's see here. Ace Attorney Trilogy. October 2022. October 2022 is when I first started playing Ace Attorney. So we are in our 4th year of attorneying. That's nuts. Any progress in your investigation? Nothing conclusive yet, I'm afraid. Almost everybody was involved with the cover-up, so it's hard to know who or what to believe. I know what you mean. Unless you have some compelling evidence, I'm afraid it's going to be a tough trial for you. Telling me. There isn't much time left, so just gotta make do and see what I can turn up. Alright, why can't I inspect the plates? Must be the dishes and glasses they use for reception. It's very fancy. That would be in big trouble if we broke any of them. Oh, I want to see Nick! You, young lady, need to stay far, far away from them. Nick. You think I want to break them, don't you? Let's just say your rap sheet for breaking things doesn't help your case. Not wrong. So this is the airship's engine. Pretty impressive. And it's all rhythmic, like a heartbeat. It's the literal heart of the Flying Chapel. All those huge gears spinning around and around and around and around. And ugh, I think I'm starting to get dizzy. Yeah, me too. Started your journey into this next. Because you had the OG. Yeah, I never had a DS or 3DS, so I missed these games. My brother had an SP, and so I played some games on the SP, mainly the like Kirby, like Tilt and Tumble, I think. that was mostly it. Oh look, Nick, it's an airplane. I wonder if Sorin built that one too. Hey, why don't we take it for a spin? It's a quick tour around the neighborhood. And who do you propose is going to pilot that wooden death trap? Me, of course. Who else? Don't worry. I've seen people fly airplanes on TV plenty of times. I think I'll pass. Still got my whole life ahead of me. I suppose we should look at the Pegamoose. Oh, we're zooming in. So there are 2 male Pegaboo lanterns in the reception hall. That must mean that these 2 are female Pega-Cow lanterns. Larry got their sexes mixed up when he replaced the one in the reception hall, huh? Didn't he see the horns? The difference is pretty glaring if you ask me. And yet he managed not to notice. That's what makes Larry Larry. And Larry being Larry is why I've seen more than my fair share of trouble for a lifetime. Oh, Mr. Wright. You know that lantern the victim was found inside of in the reception hall? Just better go piece it back together so police can examine it. Oh, okay. We'll stop by for a look too, once you're done fixing it. Cool, so we have to go to the reception hall. Looks like there are some fingerprints on this candelabra. Yeah, I just got done dusting that. I was able to pull a set of left-hand prints. Do you know whose prints they are? Yes. The prints belong to the victim, Dumas Gloomsbury. Nick! I just figured out something amazing. You did. Get this. If the fingerprints on the candelabra were from his left hand, then Mr. Doomgloom must have been left-handed! What do you think of that? Do I have the makings of a great detective, or what? Let me try the first game. I'm not sure what have gone down the visual. Oh, wow. That's nice. It's funny how that works, right? Like, if, like, there's just, like, certain little catalysts that you set you off on the venture. Funnily enough... Sorry, just drink this water. Funnily enough, it was also a visual novel that started the streaming career that you see before you. And by career, I mean, I don't know what else to call it besides that. Hobby? Streaming hobby. I've done this a long time, though, it feels like. But, yeah, visual novel started it. You're a real silly Sally who thought that deduction was in any way encyclopedic. Hey, you're pretty good, Maya. I knew it myself, and sure enough, the victim really was left-handed. Really? I got it right. Awesome. Hey, if he's left-handed, the writing is smudged as though written by a right-handed person. So he didn't write this. That's helpful. Good for you, Maya. Good for you? That's all you gotta say? I think you did a really good job, Maya. Way to go. Guess one can never have too much info. Now you're talking. But come to think of it, this candelabra isn't in the photo Larry took of the hole, is it? And that picture was taken when they were getting ready for the first reception, right? The Candelabra must have been brought in here sometime after that then. That's my estimate. Which game was that? Doki Doki Literature Club. Because my my friend wanted to see my reaction to it. And so I streamed it so that they could see it. Still possible it has something to do with the incident though. I better add it to the evidence file just in case. By the way, Mr. Rain, you can have this fingerprint powder if you like. You're giving this to us? Sure. I have 4 other sets. Thanks. I bet there's something more to the candelabra, but I can't put my finger on it. Well, then why don't you dust it? I wonder where they sell candelabras. I don't know. Perfect for the altar candles in the channeling chamber at home. Might class up the place. Maybe, Fiend. Maybe. That's funny. Hi, Davkin. Welcome in. Alright. Let's pull the switch. Oh, look. There's the lever to the left Emmett told us about. Let's try going up on it. I'll go flip it. Here goes nothing. Wait, I'm not even on it yet. Ooh, there's blood. Hey, Maya, stop the lift. Not when I've played on my list. Oh, you haven't played Doki Doki Literature Club? Okay, you have probably been told this, but do not look anything up about Doki Doki Literature Club. And then play it. That's the best way to experience it. Oops, sorry, I got a little carried away. Never mind that. Move over a little. Okay. Is that blood? Blood? Let me see. Could it be Mr. Gloomsbury's blood? Well, this lift goes up to the Vista deck where the murder took place, so I think that's the most logical conclusion. But I thought the victim was clubbed to death. There wasn't much blood. Something tells me I better take a picture of this. Yeah, that's a lot more blood. Huh. Hey, Emma, you want to go figure that out? Maya, can you bring the lift back down now? You got it. I'll go flip the switch again. There. Nice job, Davkin. 20 stream streak? That's crazy. That's a lot. That's like 2 weeks. And like some change. Want to find out some more about that bloodstain. Anything mentioned in this story I stay clear. Good. Yeah, Doki Doki Literature Club is definitely a spoiler-free experience if you can. For now, I guess we should go up to the Vista deck. The only thing I will say about Doki Doki Literature Club, which is not a spoiler, by the way, so it's okay for you to hear this, is that when I made my friend play it, like he was visiting, and I had him play it, and we streamed it, actually, and I did all the voices while he played, and for the character that he was most interested in, and was like, hey, she's cute, I gave her a Hercule voice from Dragon Ball Z, and it was wonderful. I'm sorry, what did Phoenix just say? But for now, I guess we should go up to the Vista deck and take a look around the actual crime scene for ourselves. The view must be great from up there, but it'll be awesome. You mean it would be if it wasn't the scene of a murder. Okay, to the Vista deck we go. Make sure you actually get on the lift this time, Nick. I know. Okay, I'll just flip the switch again and away we go. So how did the blood get on the side of the thing then? Doesn't that mean that there's a potential that, I mean, it could have seeped through the crack, I guess. Now look at the gorgeous view. So this is where Ellen was attacked and Mr. Gloomsbury was killed. Yeesh, one wrong step and his car splat on the ground below. Should we go investigate the stuff that's a little closer to the edge? I don't see much of anything over there. Police investigation didn't turn up any clues either, so maybe we don't need to. Oh, I get it. You're scared, aren't you, Nick? Of course not. Come on. Let's go back down and finish checking out the hold. Is there also blood up here? Oh wait, we're just not staying up here at all. Okay. Does this go even lower, I wonder? Is there something beneath the hold that could have been murder related? We're playing Ace Attorney, the fellow spending 9% of the game reading with stuff they turn away. I get that. I've been, I haven't finished it yet, but I've been enjoying Hush Hush, which is the visual novel that the folks who make Crush Crush made. And it's surprisingly well written and interesting and fun in its own way. Basically like harem dating simulator type thing, but you're on a quest from the gods to save these 5 girls from terrible dooms, so you have to date them. It's fun. Emma, can we check out this candelabra a little more? A little more? What do you... Oops! What happened? I must drop the candelabra and the candle slipped off. Well, let's be careful with that. It might be important evidence. Wait a minute. Now what? One of the pins that holds the candles is broken. What? There's definitely something fishy about this candelabra. There is. What makes you say that? That's straight. Also, the Okayu visual novel, while being fairly linear, still had 3 endings, I think. And that one was fun. They put it together in an amusing little story. Still made primarily for fans of Okayu, the VTuber, but still. Call it forensic investigator's intuition. We already dusted this for prints earlier, so let's test it with this luminol this time. Knowing Emma, she'd use every test she had at the same time as she could. Hang on, this will only take a second. This turns the new leads around. Well, Emma, do you find anything? Take a look at this, Mr. Wright. Wow, that's a lot of blood. Now, what's all that blood doing on there? Maybe somebody got hurt while they were setting up the reception? These pins are pretty sharp. But if one of the pins is broken, it means there was some force involved. I think maybe somebody got stabbed? But nobody reported anything like that. It's quite a bit of blood. Wonder whose it is. If anything that might shed some light on that, I should probably throw it to Emma, so I can show it to Emma. Emma, about this bloodstain, doesn't something about it strike you as odd? What's so odd about the victim's blood? That's not exactly... There's just something about it that bothers me. Now that you mention it, I can't say I necessarily disagree with you. Maybe I should talk about this some more with her. About this bloodstain. What about it? There's something about it that's been bothering me. Oh yeah? What's that? That there's 3 prongs that kind of matches up to the candelabra. Well, there's a huge bloodstain on the crime scene lift, and a bloodstained candelabra. This is only a guess, but I'm thinking maybe these 2 bloodstains are from the same source. I'm thinking maybe these 2 bloodstains are from the same source. I guess that is a possibility. Can we compare the 2 bloodstains? Would that take a lot of time? Are you kidding? Don't underestimate the power of science. I've been done in a jiffy. And the results are in. That didn't take long now, did it? It seems that the blood from the lift and candelabra are from the same person. Okay. Well, the victim was clubbed to death. There wasn't all that much blood. But this isn't Mr. Gloomsbury's blood. Well, this is just a guess, but what if Mr. Gloomsbury stabbed somebody with the candelabra pin? That made me think of Clue really, really badly. It's probably because it's like with the candlestick is the thing that most people go. It's like, oh yeah, like Mr. Green in the kitchen with the candlestick. Or Mr. Mustard with the iron pipe in the kitchen. That explains both the huge blood stain on the left and the blood on the candelabra. Oh my goodness. If that's true, then that means there was somebody else present at the scene of the murder. It does, doesn't it? This just might substantiate Ellen's statement about a third person. Emma, could you have this blood analyzed? Sure thing. Mysterious blood stain on a candelabra with the victim's prints on it. This just might be the thing to back up Ellen's memory of seeing a third person. Next up, reception hall. Might be worth taking a look around in there. Reception hall? The forensics team is in there investigating right now. Oh, they are? Well, we don't have time to just sit around, so let's go check out something else. Good idea. Go question some people, especially Sorin. Got a few questions for that guy. Sounds good, Nick. Off to do some legwork then? Yep. Thought we'd head to Sorin's house for starters. He was accompanying the police on their investigation here earlier, but he's probably home by now. Great. Thanks. Later, Emma. Alright, we're good. We're done showing her things. We got music, so yeah, okay. Alright, let's swap it up then. Bye, Emma. Off to the foyer we go. Surprised they just let us walk in here, though, honestly. Still can't get over how gorgeous Sprocket Manor is. Just don't touch anything. I wasn't going to. She was definitely going to. I was told I had guests. Thank you for seeing us, Sorin. I know you're busy. I'd like to ask you a few questions about the case, if you wouldn't mind. Sorin? You're Ellen's lawyer, right? Huh? Yes, that's right. He doesn't remember me. Will Ellen be found guilty? We're doing everything we can to prevent that. That's why we're here investigating. Can you please tell us what you know? Sorin? Alright, fine. What's that pause all about? It was you who gave the order for that large-scale cover-up plan, isn't that right? What large-scale cover-up? Don't play dumb with us! You had 2 wedding receptions in order to try and cover up Mr. Gloomsbury's murder! Ellen thought that through the power of the timekeeper you built, travel back in time. So that's why there were 2 receptions. Yeah, so obviously he didn't know. Wait, does he seriously not know why the reception was held twice? I have to delve deeper here. So, the cover-up scheme, that fake trip through time, you're not the one who was behind it all? Pierce and Cody stated in court that you're the one who ordered to carry it out. Pierce said that? Let's see. I leave him in charge of everything around me, so whatever he decides is, in essence, my decision too. So I take it that you didn't know anything about the cover-up. That's none of your business. But you were in 2 wedding receptions in a row. And still you claim to know nothing? I have nothing more to say to you. Please leave. Sorin. Hell. Oh, there's something written on this paper airplane. Let's see. Go away. Doesn't get clearer than that, huh? Looking especially uncooperative, but maybe I can grab his attention somehow. So that one piece of evidence I didn't know much about. It's worth a try. What piece of evidence? We're not talking about his sister, I assume. How about Larry's drawing? No. Okay, good. Okay, let's see here. None of them all caught up with every game of PlayStation. 10 years since the last game originally came out. Oof, that's gonna be a little while, I imagine. Though I don't know, it's been long enough. Maybe they'll do something. Though I mean, it took what is it, 18 years for Metroid Prime 4 to come out after the third game. So it's not like video game studios have a good record for like not taking long periods of time for stuff. And Silksong took 7 years. Still, I'd rather they take their time to like produce good things than just like push out slop all the time. So, Sorin, have you ever seen this before? That's a new animation. Sorin, what is it? Nothing. Why does his whole demeanor change all of a sudden? Gone pale as a ghost too. Oh, does he faint at the sight of blood? Nick, look at his stomach. He's bleeding. Somebody help! Sorin's collapsed. Master Sorin, get him to the hospital quickly now. Poor Sorin. Must be one serious wound. What is it, Nick? Well, when I showed him the candelabra, his whole demeanor changed. So I was just thinking that maybe his injury is... Huh? What's this? Sorin's notebook. Must have dropped it in the rush to get him to the hospital. Oh, his notebook, huh? Wonder what's written in it. Don't you? Come on! You want to take a peek? Sorin's notebook. What to do? Oh, we get a choice? We get a choice there? Create SMS between English means that kind of thing. Yeah, that'd be nice. I would love more of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. That was a very fun one. All right, I'm gonna take a peek. I feel guilty snooping around somebody else's personal notebook, but maybe we should take a little look-see. Oh, with big words written in tiny letters. Does he uses this notebook to write down his invention ideas? Huh? What is it? Did he find something? After March 8th of last year, the content of this notebook changes dramatically. Like how? Well, ever since that date, Soren's been writing down every detail of his life. Said everything. Maybe he decided to start keeping a diary? This is way too detailed to be an ordinary diary. Huh, either he's really compulsive, or he's just plain forgetful. Is it really as simple as that? I feel like something happened on March 8th that made Sorin change. Well, why don't you let me take a look at that, and I'll tell you. Hey, Maya, let go or rip it. Look. Now look what you did. You dropped it. You should just let me take a look. Is this my fault? No, Nick. I fell into that pool of Sorin's blood. Can't read a thing on these 2 pages now. Uh-oh. You're gonna get it now. I guess it really is my fault. Let's just put it away carefully for now. Can't let anything else happen to it, you know? Did I just get a bad end because we can't read because we dropped it in blood? Hey, look, there's something sticking out of the notebook. It looks like a newspaper article. Let's see. What the car accident Sorin's sister died in. Happened on March 8th. It's the day Sorin's notebook completely changed. What else does it say? It says the driver at the time of the accident was Dumas Gloomsbury. It says Sorin was in the car too and that he has sustained severe injuries. Just like Pierce said, Sorin completely changed after the accident. So Gloomsbury was driving the car when they got into that accident. Hold on, I'm very, very curious. Okay, 1 is the blood drop. I just want to know, Does the other option cause Maya to like mess around and drop it in the blood? I don't think we should. Might have something really important in it. Possible, but... Oh, okay. We still take a look. Okay, never mind. We're good. Just wanted to know. Not that the Ace Attorney games have done something like that before, where it's like, hey, like, you didn't do this thing way back when in an investigation, and now you're locked out of a good ending. Like, they haven't done that, but I'm always very cautious, right? The delusion of choice. Yes. See, this is actually something... Okay, so going back to the other visual novels, Hush Hush has a lot of branching in it and has potential bad ends for each of the girls, each of the weeks, if you don't go on dates with them. And then they die. Like, they're like chibi funny deaths. And there's like, oh God, that just happened kind of deaths. And the answer is love. That's how you avoid the doom. It's a very enjoyable game. I like it. I still need to finish it, but it's good. Sorry, was trying to car and they got an accident. Open up the distinct possibility of Sorin holding a grudge against Gloomsbury. You think Sorin could have? I don't know. It's not like I have any proof. I talked to Pierce about this when we returned Sorin's notebook to him. But he doesn't seem to be here right now. Maybe he's at the Flying Chapel. I like that the key card is still on the ground. We're going to the chapel, right? I think. Guess we'll go to the morning doctor. Alright, thanks for swinging by. Appreciate it as always. And sleep well. Glad that you enjoyed the investigations games. Though, also, I don't think you had finished it. You didn't finish it yesterday, right? So you must have finished it today. For some reason, I thought you still had stuff on it. But I sure hope Pierce is around here somewhere. Ah, Mr. Wright and Miss Fay. Hello, Pierce. We were just looking for you. I'm sorry for Master Sorin's sudden departure earlier. You have my sincerest apologies. Totally understandable, really. But shouldn't you be at his side right now? It's fine. The other servants are with him, and I'm in constant contact with them. All finished. Right time to play Final Fantasy VII Remake when the game gets here. Nice. Do not forget to give him his pain medication, and be sure to keep him hydrated. Also, see to it that he is not up and about. He needs complete bed rest. Is this what happens when you're too rich for normal peasant phones? I must return to Master Sorin now, but did you want something of me? Actually, here's Sorin's notebook. He dropped it when he collapsed. Hope Pierce doesn't notice the bloodstain. Oh, thank you very much for this. I will see to it personally that Master Sorin gets it back. Thank you. Alright. We said that we couldn't read it anymore, right? Oh, it's gone now. I did open it very quickly, so... I trust you do not look inside. Of course not. Because it is filled with numerous patent-worthy ideas, you see. Look, I know you're busy, but would you mind if I asked you a few questions about the case? Well, as I said, I must be getting back to Master Sorin. So if you could make it quick, I would greatly appreciate it. Alright, I'll make this as quick as I can. Proceeds to show him his attorney badge. And what is this? Just wondering if there's anything you can tell me about it. Afraid not. Let's see. Time is money, as they say, so perhaps you should learn to spend it more wisely. I'd like to ask you about the cover-up you tried to pull off, if you don't mind. Put everything there is to tell in court already. Disposing of anything that may harm the Sprocket's family reputation is simply a part of my job. Sounds like a lovely job description. I have nothing more to say on the matter. I will say, I do not think it's wise to spend time on topics that have already been discussed. Right. Do you recognize this, Pierce? It's not really something I care to look at. But it was you and the others who tried to cover things up in the hold, wasn't it? I left that entirely to my subordinates, so I really don't know anything about it myself. Pierce was in charge of handling the guests and relatives. So he must know a lot more than he's letting on. Do you recognize this, Pierce? It's not really something I care to look at. But it was you and the others who tried to cover things up in the hole. Oh, again. Okay. This is kind of like default. You have shown me evidence that doesn't matter yet, I think. Bloomsbury, how could he do something so deranged? It is truly a shame. As a servant, he was a cut above the rest. Mr. Bloomsbury worked under you, correct? Were there any signs that he was going to do anything like that to Ellen? No, he gave no indication whatsoever. Well, I had realized what he was up to sooner. I see. Pierce, could you tell us more about this accident? Where did you find that? Did I not already tell you about that accident? You did, but you conveniently left out one crucial detail. The fact that Dumas Gloomsbury was driving the car at the time. Oh, did I not mention that? Suppose it simply did not come up then. If Mr. Gloomsbury caused the accident, why didn't the Sprocket family fire him? Wouldn't that usually be the natural consequence of such a huge mistake? Please, do not misunderstand. Gloomsbury stayed on with the family. On Master Sorin's request. What? That is the type of person Master Sorin is. Perhaps it was the influence of Miss Selena's kind nature. She was such a sweet person that even in her last moment she thought of Master Sorin. Not only did Sorin not hold a grudge against Bloomsbury, he insisted on keeping him on. I really don't understand how that guy's minds work. And so you were present for Selena Sprocket's last moments? Yes, in my professional capacity. The accident happened on the way to a certain party. And what kind of party was it? It was Miss Selena's engagement party. Bloomsbury's injuries were minor, but Miss Selena's and Master Sorin's were critical. They were brought to the Sprocket family's regular hospital. Well, such a terrible thing happened on what was to be the day of celebration. Thanks to the surgeon in charge, Master Sorin pulled through. Miss Selena, she... The last words Miss Selena said to me were, "Please help Sorin." Ever since then, I've attended Master Sorin and tried to help him in any way I can. I see. Selena's fiancé must have been devastated. Indeed. The shock of losing Miss Selena was so great, he quit being a surgeon. He was a surgeon? Wait, so the surgeon who tried to save them both, was he? Yes, he was Miss Selena's fiancé. What a terrible tragedy. How awful. Where is her fiancé now? Good question. I wonder that sometimes myself. So Selena had a fiancé. I'd like to find out more about him, but I doubt I'll find him anytime soon. So we'll be done here. I'm afraid I must be going. Could you please just tell me a little more about Sorin? There's nothing more to tell. Can't seem to get any real answers out of him just by asking him questions. But there is that piece of evidence I still don't know much about. Maybe he'll be able to tell me something about it. stains. I mean, does he say anything different now? No, he doesn't. So, this conversation points to that we should talk to him about the guests, right? And relatives. This incident has severely damaged the company's reputation. I expect reservations for weddings at the Flying Chapel will face an unfortunate decline. Pierce, you just lost a subordinate. All you can think about is the business? I'm not made of stone, I assure you. But if the company were to go under because of this incident, countless employees would lose their jobs. I see. To be honest, I wish we could have hidden this tragedy from the public. But now that it's going to trial, I suppose there's nothing to be done about it. So the fate of the company depends on this trial. More than I bargained for. It's fine. You've had an entire company on you. No. Master Sorin made the timekeepers a symbol of their love for each other. The symbol now tainted with blood. I can only imagine how shocking this must be for Master Sorin. But surely Sorin believes in the woman he loves. Master Sorin has the future of sprocket aviation to think about. Not afford to let his personal opinions affect his judgment. That's awful. You might think so, but that's the kind of responsibility he must bear. All because he's in line to be the next president, huh? Sounds like it's not going to be easy to find out how Sorin really feels about anything. So I don't actually really know what they want me to present to him. Because we showed him the candelabra and the bloodstain, and he doesn't care. Master Sorin... Oh no, this is the same thing as the other one. Even now it is painful to remove the accident. Master Sorin is not the only one who suffers still. The entire Sprocket family is plunged into deep sorrow. The sorrow they still feel to this day. Now I can understand why Sorin changed so much after the accident. That is why I do not want you to bring up the car accident again. Hope you understand. Yes, I understand. That topic is out. Key carts? No. Trying like anything that would have to do with the relatives and all that business. It's not Larry's drawing, right? No. Assume that won't be useful until like the very, very end or something. Not this. I hope you will refrain from showing this to Master Sorin. Still suffering the loss of Miss Selena. But I do not believe rubbing salt in people's wounds is part of a lawyer's job. Or am I mistaken? You're mistaken. Alright, I understand. This incident has severely damaged their reputation. I'm sorry. Fog machine? Show to the victim? No. Both of those do the same thing. Broken lantern is not. What does he want me to show him? Excuse me. Oh, Ellen's statement? Maybe? No? I am now very confused. It's not the pamphlet, is it? What the heck? What does he mean, that one piece of evidence? Pierce, have you ever seen this candelabra before? No, I don't know anything about it. Oh, okay. So it was. Okay. I was right that it just wasn't the right time for those. My Magatama reacted. Pierce must be trying to hide something from me. Break the Cyclops and find out what.
Take that!
Pierce, you're hiding something from me about this candelabra, aren't you? Is one of the candelabras from the Flying Chapel, is it not? Is there something special about it? Actually, yes. There's some blood on it, you see. I think the blood might belong to this person.
Take that!
Sorin has a rather nasty wound on his body, doesn't he? Yes, Master Sorin is indeed injured. Are any of the other people involved with this case injured? Not as far as I know. Let's see. Let me ask you this, Pierce. Do you suppose Sorin could have been more directly involved than you're letting on? What in the world would make you think that? Well, I've got my reasons. Mr. Gloomsbury's fingerprints were found on this candelabra's stem, which leads me to believe that Mr. Gloomsbury stabbed Sorin with it. Even I cannot possibly think that Master Sorin's the one responsible for the murder. I don't have any conclusive evidence of that at the moment, but I do think he had a motive. It proves that Sorin had a motive to kill Mr. Gloomsbury. This is the only thing that makes sense.
Take that!
Even though it was an accident, Mr. Gloomsbury was the man responsible for taking Sorin's sister away. Let us suppose that Gloomsbury did stab Master Sorin with the candelabra. Can you prove that it had anything to do with this case? He might have been stabbed at some other location for some other reason. Sorry, but I can prove it was related to this case. Really? Sorin stabbing Mr. Gloomsbury's death are definitely connected. Are they now? This is the piece of evidence that ties Sorin's injury to Mr. Gloomsbury's murder.
Take that!
A blood stain was found on the side of the lift that goes between the hold and the Vista deck. This blood matches the blood that's on the candelabra. I obtained the results straight from the police, so I can assure you this information is correct. This bloodstain on the lift indicates the important fact. It shows us the murder was in the reception hall. Sorin was there during the crime. Gloomsbury wasn't there. Sorin's blood is on the lift, which can only mean one thing. He was there, wasn't he? Sorin was at the scene of the crime. You are very astute, Mr. Wright. It appears I cannot hide this from you any longer. Very well, I will tell you everything. He still seems very calm. Could you tell me about Sorin's injury? Very well. This is what I heard directly from Master Sorin himself. As you surmise, Master Sorin was stabbed by Gloomsbury on the day of the murder. It happened after the first wedding reception. The happy couple was in the reception hall when suddenly Gloomsbury appeared. He attacked Miss Ellen and tried to take her away. Master Sorin went to stop him and found himself in a struggle with Gloomsbury. That is when Master Sorin was stabbed with the candelabra, he said. Even though Master Sorin was badly injured, he went after Gloomsbury. So Sorin really was at the scene of the murder, wasn't it? Yes, that is correct. However, by the time Master Sorin arrived at the scene, Gloomsbury had already been murdered. So Pierce is saying that Sorin was at the crime scene, but it didn't have anything to do with the murder itself. Huh. Even still, why do you try to keep such an important piece of information from me? I am very sorry. Master Sorin's injury and Gloomsbury murder were not directly related, so I decided not to mention it, so as to not unnecessarily complicate the investigation. Now then, I am sorry, but I'm afraid I really must go now. Please, excuse me. Thank you for your time. Pierre should have just told us everything in the first place and saved us all a lot of time. Yeah, guess it isn't that simple for him. He is the family butler after all. He sure didn't make our job any easier though. Well, at least we learned something new. Sorin was at the scene of the crime. That's true. One step forward is better than none. So what next, Nick? Let's see. The forensics team might be done investigating the reception hall by now. Let's go check it out. Sounds like a plan. Looks like the police are done with their investigation in here. I wonder if it's okay for us to take a look around now. Oh, hi, Mr. Wright. Hi, Emma. Would it be alright if we investigate in this room now? Sure. Police are all done, so go for it. Oh, remember that broken lantern? I restored it to perfection. I have to say, it's some of my best work. Sounds like the repair job was a resounding success. Thanks, Emma. We'll take a good look at it, too. I have to be getting back to the station. Trying to mess with the crime scene if you can help it. We'll be careful. I'll be seeing you. Bye, Emma. And thank you. Well, shall we get started? Any ideas, Mike? I really wonder about that Pierce. Yeah, I know what you mean. He seems to have a lot of power over everybody and everything, doesn't he? Actually, what I was really wondering about is that shoulder mech of his. I mean, it's pretty amazing how many things that tiny little contraption can do. But what if that mech is actually Pierce's true control sensor, like his brain? Maya? What if somewhere in Sprocket Manor he has another shiny golden body? And then, during emergencies, he can switch bodies to become Super Pierce Decody! That's what I get for trying to have a serious conversation with a super geek. Bet all Ellen wants is to start her happy new life with Sorin. Yeah, but you're right. Do you think the truth will really set her free? Maybe you should job to the best of your ability. Yeah, we can bring Ellen joy that way. All the better, right? Either way, I think true happiness can only be found in the truth. And what are you looking at me like that for? I was just thinking about how wise that sounded. Looks like our little Maya's growing up. You knock it off. I'm trying to be serious here. Sorry. And then I like that she just stays in like Huffy Puff mode. It's good. Sorry, I'm drinking some water. My throat's a little dry. All right. Nick! What's wrong, Maya? This hasn't moved an inch since the last time we looked at it. It'd be pretty creepy if it had. Look, we're in the middle of an important investigation, so try not to shout, okay? Just hoping it changed now, you know? So it'd be more interesting. The last thing we need is for things to get more interesting. Like a Chinese proverb. More maids and things. Wow, that. Alright, Emma. Here's the broken lantern, all patched up. And I do mean patched. Ooh, is that blood on the handle? Or no, she got the handles wrong. Didn't she? Isn't the painted one supposed to be on the outside? Emma said this was some of her best work, so I know she put a lot of effort into it. Must have been a lot of work to piece it back together. Well, she gets an A for effort at any rate. This wheel handle on the back has some blood on it. Looks like somebody gripped it with a bloody hand. Maybe the blood got there when the killer was putting old Doom and Gloom's body inside. See anything else worth noting? Well, there's another one of those lanterns over there. So it might be a good idea to really compare the two later. It's the unbroken peggable lantern. And this is the one that Emma restored. I wouldn't say they look exactly the same, or that they made up the same parts. Wait a minute. What is it, Maya? I think there's something off about this peggable. Just about everything about it looks off to me. I'm not quite sure what it is, but some detail isn't quite right. Show me the restored lantern again. Well, it has 3 little clock things, and the tail is slightly off. What? Where? The thing about the restored lantern that's off is the... I don't know, everything. I can't see the lantern thing. What are the angles of the section? They're up, obviously. I mean, the wings look a bit off, but is that really the issue? Shape of the horns. I can't actually see, so. I mean, the wings are wrong, but that's just the hack job, right? It's just gonna be the color of the wheel handle. Look, it's the wheel handle, it's a different color altogether. Yeah, it's backwards. And I got the inside and outside wheel handle switched around. Oh wow, you're right. So it was bloody inside. There's blood here on this handle. There's somebody gripped with a bloody hand. Right. Which means that the blood got on the handle from inside the lantern. So someone hid in there? Huh. Think the blood got there when the killer was putting the body in the lantern? Really hard to say at this point. Huh. Oh, what's this shiny thing right there? This isn't a murder weapon, the timekeeper is displayed. Guess this is in the police custody now. What's this? Key? Let's ask the maid about it. Good idea. Should be able to tell us something. Excuse me, could I ask you a question? Oh, of course. What would you like to know? You know anything about this key? It's the key that starts with the timekeeper. The startup key? That's right. Oh, the first startup of love ceremony was so beautiful. The bride and groom each had a symbol of their love. When they put them together, oh, how romantic it was. Okay, the key of love. First startup of love ceremony. What exactly did that entail? Oh, the ceremony in which the couples activated the timekeeper together for the first time. It was kind of like a cake cutting ceremony. Well, what are these symbols of their love you mentioned? Well, that's kind of an industry secret, so I can't really say. I'm sorry, I'd better be back to my work. There's an order from above not to talk about it. Well, I mean, that's got something to do with it, right? Are we just gonna say that this window's really clean? Oh, we don't mind. Ooh, Didn't think you'd hear me way over there. I don't think that is simply cleaning. It's more like we're wiping away all the sadness stuck to this airship. Wow, talk about devoted. Hey, I think that tablecloth is new. Must have changed it since yesterday. Huh? How can you tell? Because the food stains that were there are now gone. Good, no, just food related. Guess we checked out everything of interest in this area. Excuse me, the fog machine ready to use now? No, I'm afraid not. We only put dry ice in it when there's a natural reception. Oh, I see. It's too bad. Still wants to blast with a cloud of smoke, doesn't she? Yes. Hey, take a look at that door. Wonder where it goes. Shall we open it up and see? Wait, please don't open that. The emergency escape hatch. It's directly outside. You'll fall to your death. Ooh, it's a close one. Maya? I'll say. Phew. Well, I think we've checked out everything relevant to this case. What are you two doing here? Wait, what are you doing here? Sorin, shouldn't you be resting in bed? You're injured. How do you know about that? Never mind. My notebook. Have you seen my notebook? Can't find it anywhere. My notebook. I need my notebook. What's the matter with him? My notebook. I have to. Master Sorin? Master Sorin, I told you to stay in bed. My notebook. Here you go. Yeah, this is it. So Sorin gets emotionally unstable without that notebook of his? Phew. Looks like he's calmed down now. Sorin, do you mind if I talk to you for a minute? I cannot allow you to do that. What if his wound were to open up again? He needs to rest. Guess you're right. Now, if you will excuse us. Master Sorin, let us retire. All right. There they go. Pierce is right. Guess he really isn't in any condition to be questioned. Now, let's go back to the agency and sort through what we've learned. I wonder how Athena's doing. We're back. Oh, hi, boss. Athena. Thought you were with Trucy. I guess you could say that I'm taking a short break. But enough about me. What about the investigation? Did you find out anything? Well, it turns out that the third person Ellen says she saw at the crime scene might have been Sorin Sprocket. What? Really? I always thought he seemed suspicious. Thing is, by the time Sorin got to the Vista deck, murder had already occurred, apparently. No way! I don't buy that. Not for a second. It's a cover-up. A cover-up, I tell you. That's certainly a possibility. And as a lawyer, it's certainly a possibility I have to pursue, but what? It's your job, right? So pursue the heck out of it. Just do it. Make your dreams come true. Yeah, but is that really what's best for Ellen? Sorin could be found guilty if the truth comes out tomorrow. But if we don't pursue this possibility, Ellen could be found guilty instead. Oh, man. Either way, it sure doesn't spell out happily ever after for the two of them. So what are you going to do, mister, right? I can't let an innocent person get convicted. So I guess all I really do is pursue the truth, even if it ends up devastating Ellen. What a tough call to make. Still, there's always there's a chance, right? Maybe something will come up during the trial that will save their marriage. I hope so. I really do. Well, Maya, let's go. Break the news to Ellen, you mean? Yep. Mr. Wright, please take me with you. I can help you console Ellen through the piece of bad news. Athena. I appreciate the offer, but don't you have somewhere else to be? Do I? Athena! What are you doing here? I'm looking all over for you. Come on now, let's get back to practicing. No, wait, my body can't take it anymore. Boss, you gotta help me. A lawyer always keeps their promises, Athena. Boss! If you fail on me one more time, Athena, I'm gonna use a real blade on you. Woohoo! Man, Trucy is not to be messed with. Come on, Maya. Better get going. Yep, let's go make her cry. I mean, let's go tell her important things. There's no ladders in here. Hello, Ellen. How did your investigation go, Mr. Wright? Before I answer that, I need to ask you something. Was Sorin with you when Mr. Gloomsbury attacked you in the reception hall? I'm sorry I kept it from you. I was afraid that he'd come under suspicion if I told you. So I kept quiet about it. Really sorry. I see. That was probably something like that. Listen, Ellen, I'm afraid I had to make a very difficult decision based on what I found out. What kind of decision? This is very hard for me to say, but the mysterious person you saw at the scene of the crime was most likely Sorin. What? In other words, in court tomorrow, I'm afraid I'll have to propose the possibility that Sorin is the true culprit. No, Sorin is innocent. No. But don't you see? If I don't try to pursue that line of thought, you'll be found guilty. No. Please, Ellen, calm down. Sorin just can't be found guilty. I'd much rather I be found guilty instead. Ellen, you can't let yourself think like that. But, marriage is for life, right? Do you really think you can run away from the truth and still be truly happy with him? You're not married. How can you possibly understand? Sometimes you just gotta do whatever it takes to make things work. But, Nick, you talk to her. Hey, don't just dump this all on me. Mr. Wright, I'm innocent, and Sorin is too. So please, prove our innocence in court. I'll certainly do everything in my power. Hope she doesn't lose control like this in court tomorrow. She will. She likely will. To be continued. Alright. Got a lot of curious things going on. But I imagine the mysterious figure wasn't Sorin. It was probably Pierce. That's my guess. But we shall see. I'm very tempted to go back to the tiger. I don't know. After playing so much of the game with him in that, I kind of like him in it. It's like weirdly fitting. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. But thank you all for hanging out with me. We will, assuming that there's not another investigation after or anything, then potentially the next Ace Attorney stream is the last one. So that'll be fun. And if that is the case, we'll probably look at some of the concept art after it. Just look at the stuff from the Turnabout time traveler and everything. And then we'll keep going with Metroid Prime and mix some stuff in. So we'll see. But I'm going to get going. So thank you for hanging out, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day, rest of your night, whatever time it is, wherever you are. And I will see you later. Bye for now.